Meghan Markle may be starting to panic at this point as a pro-Sussex magazine is finally turning against her brand. Which one, though? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught my eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because Megxie must be panicking at this point, as a pro-Sussex magazine is finally turning against her brand. But which magazine, do you ask? It's none other than The Cut! Oh my goodness, I'm just as shocked as you guys at this point to read this headline from the Daily Mail. But they're taking another swipe at Megxie, but this time against her brand as ever itself. And so, yeah, they released an article last year, essentially making the observation that, her projects just keep flopping. No matter how hard Megxie tries, everything seems to flop. Everything seems to fail. Why? Well, she's got a trustability, likability, and a relatability issue. If people don't trust, like, and relate to her, the people are not going to trust, like, and relate to what she's trying to do and what she's trying to sell to us. That's really why her projects keep flopping. And this brand, as ever, I suspect, will also flop in the same manner. And so here, in a new scathing takedown by The Intelligencer, which, like The Cut, is another offshoot of New York Magazine, they've poked fun at her series With Love Meghan and her lifestyle brand as ever ahead of its official product launch. Which, by the way, if you missed my breaking news video from earlier on, guys, check it out. It'll be in the description bar below, and it'll be towards the end of this video as well. Whilst filming these videos for you for today, I had noticed on her website that she had literally changed within a matter of seconds, right? All her products to coming too soon to all of a sudden sold out. Before, by my reckoning, these products were ever available to actually be sold to the public in the first place. If you want to know more, check out my breaking news video. It'll be in the description bar below, and it'll be towards the end of this video as well. Now, this new article, going back to this story for this video from The Intelligencer, is mocking Megxie's big idea of rinsing and reusing jam jars and selling factory-made food to plebs. So its senior editor, Margaret Hartman, also ridiculed how Megxie poured things from one container into a prettier container and passively aggressively informed Mindy Kaling that her last name is now Sussex in her series. Now, yeah, we all know now the infamous scene where she literally grabs a bag of freaking pretzels, takes them out, and puts them in another little baggie and ties it up and puts on a little note kind of situation. Yeah, how to be a great hostess. Get a bag of pretzels, take some out, put it into a smaller bag, tie it up, put their name on it, give it to them. Who's got the freaking time for that nonsense? I know I don't. And so here, the Netflix show, as we know, when it was released around about a month ago now, my goodness, time flies when we're having fun, right, guys, was absolutely panned across the board. The Guardian described it as toe-curlingly unlovable. And so here, going back to The Intelligencer, whilst I said it wasn't entirely clear what Megxie was selling as part of her lifestyle brand, they pointed towards her website, where the Duchess posts updates for as ever, as this article is saying right here. The publication, The Intelligencer, also mocked the tips section of Megxie's site, where she advises customers to repurpose keepsake packaging by rinsing glass jars and using them to store love notes or special treasures. I mean, people do that. I mean, let's keep this 100, right? Let's keep the same energy. People, if they've got a really, really nice looking jar, right, that used to have jam in it or some kind of foodstuffs in it, right, and they finish that foodstuffs, and they really like the look of the jar, People do DIY jars and, turn them into little trinket jars or little jars where they could put little flowers in. So I'm not really mad at that tip, in all honesty, because people do that anyway when the jars look really good. But when you look at Megsy's jar, there's no special about it, really, in the grand scheme of things, to do anything like this particular tip. Now, the article continued, and a video posted to Instagram last week revealed that us plebs will receive factory-produced jam, not the handmade stuff that Megsy sent to several dozen celebrity friends. Additionally, the Intelligencer then said that the most remarkable thing about the notorious raspberry spread was its packaging, which presented it as, quote, fancy perfume. And this is a thing, right? It's not even jam. This is spread. And she's trying to elevate the ordinary to the extraordinary by essentially putting it in packaging that's quite reminiscent of packaging that you would get with perfume. Why? It's just too much overkill. It's like, what the frick? She's trying to be more bougie than a brand actually is. No. No. It's just, no. Now, writing for the publication, pop culture and entertainment writer Daniel Cohen in The Cut last year when Polo came out said that it formed part of the couple's tortured attempts to launch a successful stateside endeavour. She wrote at the time, it's called Polo, and while you might think a sport involving horses, fancy hats and fan-cammable athletes would do well with viewers, Polo is already getting horrific reviews. Seems like this one is bound for the same fate as Markle's beleaguered jam company, or we should say spread company now, because as I did a video a few weeks back, Megsy can't legally call her spread jam. So jam really isn't her jam after all, really, in the grand scheme of things. But this just proves that The Cut now actually has a history of completely panning Megsy and Hazza. Whereas before they were Pro-Sussex magazine, now they're turning against Megsy, they're turning against Hazza, and now, more recently, freaking turning against her brand. Saying out loud what we're all thinking. What is the point of all of this? What is the point with the fancy packaging, really, that's more relevant for perfumes rather than freaking spread? What is the point of it all? And this used to be a Pro-Sussex magazine. I can only imagine Megsy panicking, thinking that she had The Cut in her back pocket and that they would give her some positive press as she starts to launch a brand. Oh no, Megsy. Another one bites the dust. Another previous Pro-Sussex magazine has now turned against her, Hazza, and now her brand. Who's next? Which Pro-Sussex magazine do you think is going to turn against Megsy, Hazza and her brand next? With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more. You do not want to miss my next video. Then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe, like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatevers. Who do you think is going to be the next Pro-Sussex magazine to turn against Megsy, Hazza, and ultimately her brand? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.